Prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I will be a living sanctuary to you. The Spirit comes to live inside the disciples, to dwell with them, gives them the tools that they need for the healing of their world. It's an invitation for those of us who look for God to draw our gaze from the heavens down to the people among us. That's not just true for the disciples, but for us as well. Which is why we've decided to interview some of the folks in our congregation, Marcy, Renee, Cathie, Catherine, Nicole, to reveal God's light shining through them, the Spirit working through them. Come, let us witness together the tongues of flame dancing on each one of our heads.
Cathie Holmes. I'm a longtime member of Kimborne Park United Church, and when I think about it, I think I'm probably the one who's been here longer than any other of our seniors. Our neighbors, my neighbors, we try and be very friendly with one another. I probably speak to most of the people on the street. A lot of them, I don't know their names, but that doesn't matter. We're just friendly with one another. Yes, we got together last night, had a couple of glasses of wine and some goodies, and we enjoyed our visit. We share food. Particularly during this pandemic, I've had more lovely meals brought over to me. I have, I think, 5 meals in my freezer right now that I have received, and that's wonderful. You know you have friends. You know you're in a safe area. You know that you can call on anyone if you need help. There are a number of single women particularly who own houses on the street, and we've sort of teamed up so that we share things. We went through a period where everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people didn't want to have anything to do with outside their own little family. People didn't talk. I know 2 or 3 people who, they themselves were never open to being friendly. Yes, they spoke to people, but it wasn't the same idea. For instance, 4 people on my street have a key to my house. I just said, here, take a key. And they all look at me and say, we don't want to go in the house and find you've fallen. I said, I just want you to have a key. My sister lives a distance away. She's not going to get there. So people have a key to my house. In fact, yesterday, I showed one of my neighbors where the key was hidden that I have on the veranda in case I forget my own key. And that was fine. I have no problem. Other people say, oh, I wouldn't give anybody a key to my house. They might come in and rob me. And I said, if somebody is going to get in the house to rob you, it doesn't matter whether they have a key or not. I think seniors have to make a step out of their safety. We never knew what a babysitter was. If your mother had to go out, if your mother had to do something, you went to Mrs. So-and-so's for lunch. You all came home for lunch. I feel sorry for some of the young people, the elementary school kids more than the high school kids, because we had lunch at school. But I think of some of them, they're going to the before school program, 7:30, 8 o'clock. They're staying at that school till 5:30. They're seeing the inside of that school more than they're seeing their own parents. And I think that, I know with the price of houses, et cetera, both people have to work. And women want to have a career as well. The young people have to think too, maybe that person might be in their 80s or 90s, but maybe they do know something. I think it means you're going to be friendly, you're going to be helpful, you're going to, if somebody has a problem, you're going to do what you can for them. You're not going to interfere, because ultimately it's not your problem, but you have to show people that you're there. If there's something that you can do, you will do it. As simple as doing some cooking and you need some ingredient, you can always go. There's somebody around who's going to have what you need. And it might be something as simple as that, or it might be, I need to talk to somebody. I think you have to be a good listener. I think you have to be sparing with your advice. I think it's more just being there for somebody, willing to help. I guess that's me. I don't think of things necessarily in the sacred idea. To me, it's just willing to be there for somebody. And I suppose that is sacred in a way, but I never really think about it that way. I'm there. I'm there. If they want something, I'm there. And yes, do unto others. If you could do something, do it.